There's nothing finer than something big and throbbing between your legs. Second to that, it's nice to have a big motorcycle to sit on. Boom, boom. If you didn't find that funny, look inside yourself. Look inside yourself. There's nothing finer than humour. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Before we get into the main topic, which is interesting, what's its name? Doodle on a motorbike. We'll go across that. I've got something to show you from Auchi, the new Nav One, which you can purchase for about 80 UK pounds using the link down in the bottom using Richard Bamforth. All the details are in the description. Richard Bamforth as the discount code. I'm one of the first with this, and I know that because I've been working with Auchi to get this absolutely perfect for those that drive on the left-hand side of the road. On the correct side of the road. Yes? Anyway, we'll not go into the dispute about that. Who's correct and who's not, on the right or left of the road and all that good stuff. Let's have a look at the Nav One. Let me just get on the bike. Oh. Right, let me just get everything in the right position. Okie dokie. We turn on the Nav One. There she is. At the moment, I've got it mounted here using a bicycle mount onto here. I'm actually getting this motorbike ready for a 4-day trip away, of which you'll hear more about that in the near future. So this is the Nav One. You'll notice it's very much like the B-Line Moto or whatever it's called. You can buy this for about 80 UK pounds. And it's only just become available. There is a mount which is wired to your battery, so don't worry about that. The battery on this lasts forever. It really does. I've tested it out. So, just bear with me a second. So, I'm going to be using an application called Go Ride Nav, which is free. Yeah. And what I'm going to be using is the Go, a motorcycle, a navigation, confirm, navigation, and I'm going to navigate to Dragon Soul Cafe. Dragon Soul, there we are. And then I'm going to go start navigating. And look here. So it's just like what you expect. So I'm going to leave that rolling while we go on to the subject of the topic. £80. The latest software is about to come out. So order yours now. And when you get it, you'll have the latest software. Let me get my gloves. There's one glove. There's the other glove. Oh, isn't it beautiful? The weather is being beautiful. It's just starting to rain at the moment. So hopefully we won't get a massive shower. But we'll suck it and see while I go out for a coffee to the Dragon Soul Cafe in Newport. Oh. So I'm going to be taking this bike down south in the UK in a few days' time. Sorry, not a few days' time. Tomorrow. I do need some fuel. So I've temporarily mounted that one, the Nav One, on there so I can show you before I go away. I actually have been using the Nav One on my GSX 1400 and we've gone through some work and got it absolutely perfect for its first release. There we are. Notice how it's showing green left arrow. Let's go. It says the speed. It says the time. The time for the journey, which is 16 minutes 41 seconds. It shows the speed. It shows how many miles it is to perform the journey, and it then gives me instructions of what to do. In this one, enter cross butts after 1400 feet. Let's make sure we don't knock anybody over. And it's absolutely terrific. Absolutely terrific. Anyway, I'm going to put a link in the description to Doodle on a Motorbike and her latest video. And she's basically talking about why the young are not adopting motorcycles. And she's saying that it's all about new technology and all that good stuff. And she is right, but she's missed a bit of a journey out of the drop-off of young people. And that's probably because she's too young to remember. And this is what we're talking about today. I want you to shoot me down if I'm wrong. As being quite a senior manager across a number of organisations over the last at least 25 years, and noticed the dynamics of my staff and all that good stuff, I can see this rising problem that's been happening wherever I've been. Now, this is not necessarily, this is mainly in the Western world, yeah? We're talking about the Western world, not talking about the Eastern world. But, whilst Doodle on a Motorcycle is talking about this journey of technology moving forward and the kids don't want to do it and all that good stuff, of which she is correct, yeah, she is actually correct, she's missed a step out that was prior to that, and that's where the mother took control of the household and the management of risk against children within the family. Now, when I was a kid, growing up in the 1970s, my father took all the control of risk and introduction of things like welding and all that, and riding bicycles and pushing me to jump off a wall to see what happened and give me the confidence that I wouldn't break my leg. However, nowadays, and that's why I still ride motorbikes, and I push my two boys to ride motorbikes, push the two boys to ride motorbikes, and they do. But that took some persuasion. Now, what's happened over the last couple of decades is instead of the father taking control of the boys, and I'm talking boys generally, about risk and getting into motorbikes and things like that, the mother has generally just said, no, you're not doing it. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I've seen this on a number of occasions where the father's lost control of the family, and the drive for pushing forward their aspirations of teaching the kids things like motorcycles or ice hockey or, you know, dangerous sports has been knocked back by the mother. Here's an ambulance, give it a bit of space. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm happy to be shot down. I experienced it. Other people I know have experienced it. And that's how it is. So that was the start of why I think it is, of why the kids of today are no longer bothered about motorcycles. Second to that, when the kids got old enough, the kids of today are sent straight for driving lessons in a car and given something like a Toyota Aygo to learn driving and drive around. So they don't get that. They don't get that financial need, where that financial constraint, where they can't afford a car, but they can afford a moped or a scooter or a motorcycle with a CBT. In the UK, we have a CBT test or assessment. Call it what you want. I don't know what to call it anymore. And there we go. There we are. It's saying 4.5 miles straight across at the roundabout. There we are. Absolutely wonderful. What do you think? Now I know where I'm going, but I'm just using this to show you. Yeah? Audio's, the Nav One, in the link in the description, and it works out at about £80. Don't forget to use the discount code Richard Bamforth. I do get a little bung, and it's a tiny bung. Let me be clear on that. A tiny bung. I'm bringing you this for you. Yeah? You can use it on your bicycle. You can use it on your motorcycle. The mount for the motorcycle comes with a power lead. Yes? This is the one actually for the bicycle. So I'm just sharing it with you. Like I say, I've been working with Auchi to get this perfect for the roads where we drive on the left. Absolutely wonderful. So going back to the subject, what do you think? Were you undermined at home where Mom had the final choice? I know that most of the cars that are chosen for the family are now driven by the mom, not the dad. I'm just saying. It's not controversial. I'm just saying what I've observed. Yeah? Over the past 25 years, where it's crept in, and the management of the home, and the man has just been a revenue generator. No or little direction to the kids. The mother's taken charge. So when you suggest that you want to get your kids into motorcycling, absolutely not. Nope. Go and get them a Toyota Aygo. Teach them how to drive. Just saying. Am I wrong? I've seen it. I've experienced it. I've talked about it. And is this right? Now, I also appreciate that doodle on a motorcycle is absolutely correct. The second phase of that, with the introduction of iPads and mobile phones and smartphones, has taken it even further. Yes, I agree with her. I do agree with her. But she's missed out the first primary step, where Mom took control of everything. And Dad was just a revenue generator to pay for whatever it is. Yeah, I'm just saying. These are not my words. These are the words that I've spoken to. These are the words of people I've spoken to, where it feels like they're just bringing money in, and that's it. They don't get any control and direction of where the kids are going. Just saying. And it's not one. And it's across multiple businesses. Mainly in the UK. Yeah, I will say that. Let me just wipe the screen. Oh, like I say, it's starting to rain a bit. But yeah, look at that. Just look at that. Order yourself one now. Absolutely terrific. 2 miles straight, second exit, straight across the roundabout. So in effect, it's quite like the Beeline Moto, but half the price. And all software updates come through your mobile phone in the app. So you haven't got to connect it to a computer or anything like that. All the updates come through your mobile app when you're on your Wi-Fi at home. Absolutely terrific. The Nav One. Anyway, tell me what you think about the subject. Oh, I'm going away for a few days camping with Mark and Charlie. Can't wait. Can't wait. I'm not sure we're going to get abroad this year. I'm not sure at all. But being semi-retired is the best thing I've ever done. I didn't realise how stupid I was being. Just work part-time. Just work part-time. Minimise your spend. Cracked it. Of course, I'm sure the cost of living is going to go up a bit more over the next few weeks. This Shark helmet, is it the Shark Evo? It's just falling apart. I mean, I don't use this helmet every day, and I don't ride every day. But if I was riding every day, I suspect this helmet would have fallen apart within 6 months. If I was commuting to work and riding every day, this helmet would have fallen apart. Have you got one of these helmets? Tell me. Oh, what a beautiful ride. It's still lovely and warm here in August. My goodness. Then again, it should be. It's bloody summertime. What do you expect? It's summertime in the UK. We're talking about water shortages and things like that. It's not water shortages, it's government capacity management problems. They just won't build any more reservoirs. Happy to send money everywhere and for anything, but they're not building reservoirs for the UK citizens, of which is estimated at 80 million, not 70 million. Oh, I don't want to get too political, but I do believe with the highest taxes around, we are being fucked over. There's no other way of putting it. No other way of putting it. There we are, look. Destination 2,700 feet. Brilliant. Look at that. Brilliant. Absolutely magnificent. Oh, I can't wait to get away for a few nights camping with the guys. Be lovely. Absolutely lovely. Oh. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it meant something to you. Remember to order your Nav One. Yeah? And comment below what your thoughts are on the content. Has Mummy taken over the management of everything? I don't know. You tell me. Tell me if you watch Doodle on a Motorcycle. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.